Hello and welcome to Wahid Technologies. In this video, we will give you a quick demo of how to use RJ2HTML library. The demo will cover rendering form component from JSON. There are different methods in our library that can be found on our website, and we can use any of those methods. In addition, we have developed an API with the name Northwind API. It is developed in order to test our J2HTML library. This API is freely accessible and available for all. Before starting our demo, let me give you an introduction of our J2HTML library documentation. This library can be found and downloaded through two methods. First method is you can get this library from our website, and second way is that you can clone it from our GitLab repository. In this demo, we will use the second method, that is, we will clone our library that is available on Git on Visual Studio Code. Okay, let's start our demo. The component we are testing today is form. The form has four examples: an empty form, a list form, excludes something from the form, includes something into form, or add some custom element into the form. The required parameter is data, and the rest of the parameters that we will show you in the demo are optional. Okay, let's start with the demo. Step 1 is to clone our J2HTML library on Visual Studio Code. For that, go to File, click Open Folder. Let's create a dummy folder here. Let's say we give it a name, Form Example. Select the folder. Currently the folder is empty. Now go to View and open Terminal. Here we'll write a command to continue with the cloning process: git clone https://gitlab.com/wahidtech/j2html.git. Press enter. As you can see, the cloning is under process. The cloning is done successfully, as you can see in the sidebar. Now we will continue the demo by making some changes in the code files. We'll go to example.html file and we'll write few lines of code here. Currently we are testing the first example of the form, that is an empty form. For that, we'll first create a container div in the HTML file. Inside this div, we'll create a div for the form. We'll create a button. Let's give it an ID, btn get form data. Let's give it a text, get form data. Go to File and save the changes made so far. Next we will create a JS file with the extension with the name form.js. Here we will create a function that will be called on the on click of the button we have just created in our HTML. J to HTML dot get URL https://api dot wahid-technology.com/northwind/api/customer. Let's put it in a string. Comma function error result J to HTML dot form. Data, which will be result 0. Append to, we'll write the name of the div, ID of the div, a function get data, button ID, btn, get form data, get form data, semicolon, semicolon, function get form data, passing a parameter, and we'll show it here. Let's call this function on the on click of this to get form. Go to file and save the changes made so far. Let's get back and start testing our second example. That is a list form. For that, everything will remain the same. We will simply go to our JS file and add one more parameter, that is type, set its value to list. Go to file, save the current changes. Okay, let's test the second example. That is a list form. Click get form data, and as you can see, we have got a list of forms that we have currently stored in a database. Now let's test the third example, that is exclude anything from the form. For that, we'll go to our JS file and add one more parameter, that is exclude, and we'll enter the value or the name of the element that we want to exclude from the form. Go to File and save the changes. Let's test our third example. As you can see, we have successfully deleted the ID element or the component from our complete form. Let's test the fourth example, the component. For that, we will first add a variable with the name include in our form.js file. Let's add the brackets. Name, you want to set name, customer ID, comma, value 123, comma, name, company name, comma, value my company. Add a semicolon, and now we would simply add the include parameter and fill it with the value of include. Go to File and save the changes. Click Get Form Data. And as you can see, we have successfully added two more fields, customer ID and company name. Let's test the fifth and the last example of the form component. For that, we will again make some changes in our JS file. First of all, we will remove this variable. We will change our URL a little bit. We'll replace customer with the employee file. Remove this include parameter. And add a new parameter. That would be the custom element parameter. The custom element that we need in our form. For now, we will add an image component in our form. Write the name of the column we are about to create. Column, colon. Let's give it a name, photo path, comma. Set its type, image. Set its width. height and the image type. One last parameter that will be of exclude. We'll pass the value photo path. Let's go to file and save the changes. Now let's test our fifth and last example of the form, that is adding a custom element in the form. Click get form data, and as you can see, we have successfully added the image element in our form. So this was all with the form component. Thank you for watching the video.